Welcome back to the Magic of Thinking Big, Chapter 3 recap. This one's on build confidence and destroy fear. Fear is success enemy number one. Worry, tension, embarrassment, panic, all stem from mismanaged negative information. Fear is real, and fear is preached throughout the land. Just yesterday, we see the financial markets tumble, and the message that is sent to us is fear of loss. How do we handle this when it comes our way? Fear is a powerful force. It can stop you dead in your tracks and keep you from moving forward. What about confidence? All confidence is acquired and developed. No one's born with confidence. It's an ongoing piece of development that can be nurtured. So how do you overcome fear? Action, 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 action cures fear. When we come up against tough problems, we will stay where we are at until we take action. Hope is a great start, but hope needs action to smash through fear. So here's a couple steps to cure fear and gain confidence. Isolate your fear, pin it down, determine exactly what you were afraid of, and then 2, take action. There is some kind of action for any kind of fear. Overcoming a lack of self-confidence. This goes back and builds upon the first 2 videos and acknowledging the fact that what we put in our minds is what our minds will create. I love what Napoleon Hill said in Think and Grow Rich. What the mind of a man can conceive and believe, the mind of a man will achieve. 2 things to build self-confidence. Deposit only positive thoughts into your memory bank. Unsuccessful and successful people deal with disappointments in direct opposite ways. Unsuccessful people dwell on the unpleasant situation or disappointments. Successful people don't give up, don't give it another thought. Ways to achieve this: in your downtime, driving, eating alone, recall pleasant, positive experiences. Think back upon these great times or successes you have had. Just before you go to sleep, count your blessings. Think upon all the things you do have: your wife or husband, your friends, your kids, your health, and anything good that happened that day. 2, withdraw only positive thoughts from your memory bank. When you remember situations of any kind, concentrate on the good parts of the experience and forget the bad. Bury it. Your mind wants to forget your unpleasant thoughts anyway, so bury them. Overcoming the fear of people. This is a biggie. People are alike in many, many more ways than they are different. All people like good food. They love their family. Most people want to get ahead. All people have problems. People like to relax and go on vacation. So, if we are mostly all alike, there's no reason to be afraid or fear one another. 2 ways to put people in their proper perspectives. Get a balanced view of the other fellow. He's important, and so are you as well. We're just 2 important people sitting down to discuss something of mutual interest and benefit. Develop an attitude of an understanding attitude for people. Be prepared for people who want to figuratively bite at you, growl you, pick on you. If you are not prepared for these type of people, they will steal your joy and knock your self-confidence down. So you need to develop defenses for people like this. Key statement: people who are angry or yelling or out of control and take it out on you usually have something else going on. Underneath, they're probably a real nice person. Most people are. Building confidence. Do what's right and keep your confidence. That's thinking yourself to success. Say 25 times to think confidently, act confidently. Overcome shyness. When meeting someone new, 3 things. First, reach out the other person's hand and clasp it warmly. Look directly in the other person's eye and say, "I'm very glad to know you." Bam! Confidence moves in, shyness moves out. Take action. To think confidently, you need to act confidently. Here are 5 things you can do. Be a front seater. 2, practice making eye contact. 3, walk 25% faster. 4, practice speaking up. And 5, smile big. So let's recap. Action cures fears. Make a huge effort to only put positive thoughts in your mind. Simply refuse to recall unpleasant events or situations. Practice doing what your conscience tells you is right. Keep the poison of guilt from developing. Make everything about you say, I'm really confident, and put into play the 5 things you can do to act confidently. Reading books like The Magic of Thinking Big on a consistent basis is a great way to combat the negativity of this world and the people who are negative around us. Next up will be Chapter 4 on how to think big. We will see you soon. Have a great day. To recall unpleasant events or situations. Practice doing what your conscience tells you is right. Keep the poison of guilt from developing. Make everything about what you say, I am really confident, and put into play the 5 things I just discussed to help you act confidently. Reading books like The Magic of Thinking Big on a consistent basis is a great way to combat the negativity of this world and the people who are negative around you. Next will be Chapter 4 on how to think big. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.